Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, it's time for Suffolk County High School Hockey League action. Once again, junior varsity matchup. As warm-ups are underway, just about set to go between the Connetquot Sayville Thunderbirds and the St. Anthony's Friars. The black St. Anthony's Friars compared to the gold team, who will be in action to close out the evening here on the South Ring in Hauppauge, New York. Brady Campbell with you on the call. Wally Mitchell operating the camera for us tonight. Warm-ups are underway. We just had a thriller here on this rink moments ago in the freshman division, Middle Country upsetting Sachem with a goal with 95 seconds to play. This one should be a pretty good one as well. Connetquot Sayville trying to kick off their 2025 portion of their season with a bang. They are currently, though, 1-10-1, 12th place in the JV division. Just those 3 points. And last time out back on December 13th, it was a 9-1 loss to Smithtown Hauppauge. Their only goal coming from Bennett King, assisted by Carter Tom Ford. And Ethan Dubovoy was in net for that one. Meanwhile, for St. Anthony's, they're 7-5-0. Treading water just above 500 here, 15.6 place in the JV division. There's the last time out, December 15th, a 6-2 win over Kings Park Comac. The goals were scored by Kelly, Norris, Kanza, and Scheffel, and Strzelecki, Tyler Strzelecki, with 2 goals and an assist in that one. Heffernan and Urso both getting some time in that game, both allowing 1 goal each, as they'll look to keep the good times rolling here into the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. Second night of SCHSHL action. We had a JV and varsity game last night. First full night here of the new year with 6 games in action, 3 over on the North Rink as well, including 2 varsity games coming up later in the evening. We'll have another JV matchup here on this rink to close out the night. That'll be the gold team, the St. Anthony's Friars gold JV squad against the Northport Huntington Tigers. But first things first, the Thunderbirds and the Friars of St. Anthony's Black set to do battle. Warm-ups just concluding. We're just about set to go. Puck drop on the other side here on the LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network. Connetquot Sayville, St. Anthony's. Look at the starting goalies for Connetquot Sayville. Defending the goal to the left, number 45, Riley Hanley. 6 games started, 7.18 goals against. He's 0-5-1, looking for his first win here. What better way to kick off the new year than a victory? Defending the goal to the right, Declan Heffernan. 4 starts, 3.30 goals against, and 3-1-0 on the season. As the puck is down, we are underway. It's Connetquot Sayville in the home whites, going left to right and going right to left in the road black jerseys trimmed in yellow and white. Is St. Anthony's, as here is St. Anthony's with a possible chance and a goal. What a shot to kick off this game, and the Friars jump out in front. Christopher Kanza, 24 in black, buries that one. Plenty of time and room here for Kanza. He's able to quickly bring that to his forehand, just roof it, bar down on Hanley. And a good quick start to the hockey game here for the Friars. They dump it in once again. Kanza, his 11th goal on the season. As the puck's tied up behind the net, his 16th point on the year. Another chance here, and this one covered by Hanley for the whistle. That time it was Ryan Riggins with the chance on the wraparound. It's time to face off controlled here by the Thunderbirds, starting back out with it. Dumped into the corner. Chasing after this one, Richard Ogburn. Ogburn around the net, separated from the puck, and it'll come out of the zone. Hippler looking to go right back in with it, but it's taken away. And here comes St. Anthony's back into the zone. That shot whistles high. Off the stick of Dominic Tartaglia. Back behind, centering pass, gets through everybody. Comes back to the blue line, now the zone. So right back ahead, and Riggins will dump it in, and looks like he started to go to the bench for a change. No, he'll stay on out there. Turnover here, Tartaglia. Shakes off a defender, working his way to the circle, and then separated from the puck. Back to the point it comes, out of the zone. Now with speed back the other way. Aiello tried to drop it off. There was no one home. Eventually picked up on the other side. And the Friars looking to go back the other way with it. Here is Riggins. Long shift for him as he takes it to the outside. Riggins take the shot, and the save made by Hanley. He's got it. And he'll hold on for the whistle. This will be a slight equipment issue for Hanley. He'll head off to the bench here to fix that. So we'll have a quick stoppage in play. Good start for the Friars. Opening goal from Christopher Kanza. These two teams met back on September 20th, the opening game of the season. And it was a 12-2 victory for St. Anthony's in that one. Kanza had a goal and an assist. Hanley set to go. Face off to his left, and we're back underway. Face off controlled initially by the T-Birds, but they gave it up. Now separate from the puck there was Patrick Darby. Back to the point. Reverse back around the net by Rainey. Darby lost the handle. It's reversed around to the near side. Backhanded all the way down. This will go on goal, so no icing. And Heffernan stops it, leaves it for a teammate. Reversed around the boards. Could be a chance here for the T-Birds thrown down low, but the pass was picked off. That comes across, dumped into the zone. And hustling after it, Alexander Scheffel. Gets there alongside defender. Got it loose for Darby. Darby to the front across Scheffel. Pulled the shot wide. Back towards the front. Picked off and backhanded to the blue line. Held in. Swung back around the net here by Michael Rainey. Scheffel. Rainey calling for it in the high slot. Scheffel didn't see him. And backhands it up the boards. It's taken away by Theodolu. Couldn't get it quite out though. Now that shot towards the front off a skate went just wide. There's a good pass there by Peter Kelly. Kelly 19 black, 19 points on the season. Tried to center that one. Here he is with it now. Centering pass in front. And that shot fired wide by Scheffel. Kelly tried to get it back to him again. It got blocked. Kelly behind the net. That's a man wide open. Elects for the tough angle try. Didn't get through. Now swings one towards the front. Turnaround shot was blocked, and here come the T-Birds back the other way with it. Jasper Moran gets the red line and dumps it in. They'll head off for a change. Wholesale change for the Thunderbirds. As Proscia tried to dump it back in. Darby took the puck from him. Darby over the line. That play offside against the Friars as Kanza was a step over. 11:14 to go. First period of play. 1-0 lead for the Friars. So look to get 3 games over 500 by the end of this one. Still a long ways to go, though. Kanza wins the face-off back. And this one will be dumped into the offensive zone by Norris. Swung towards the slot. Poked back out for a point shot. Deflected down. Almost went on goal there. Kanza behind the net. Swings it towards the front. That pass just on the wrong side of his teammate Gavin McCormick. Now an odd-man rush back the other way for the T-Birds. 3-on-1. Pass across, and that pass blocked. Good read there by Jason Matuza. Now here come the Friars, sending past Kanza, looking for second, and 2 big saves by Hanley. Turnover here. King on it. Shoots and just missed wide. Proscia trying to pinch down to hold it in. It was moved away from him quickly, though. Matuza lost the handle, and Proscia dumps it back in. Lets his teammates touch up. Heffernan leaves it for Norris as we approach 10 minutes to go. First period of play. Norris fires that one ahead. Big hit there delivered on number 91, Robert Leno. And deflected out of the zone. Here's Norris. Has Kanza with him as he moves over the line. Norris drops it to him. In the circle shot. Swallowed up in hell by Riley Hanley, who made this save moments ago. Actually, 2 saves here. Got the rebound as well, which was probably the more impressive stop, as he had to dive quickly back to his left to get his left pad on it to deny Christopher Kanza there twice, who was bidding for his second goal in the early going of the hockey game. Tie up here, and now comes away for the Thunderbirds, who are starting up ice. That pass, though, picked off, and the Friars trying to go quickly back the other way. Here's Strzelecki. Tried to throw it towards the front. Didn't get through. Now sells for Strzelecki, and a save made by Hanley. Puck swung to the corner. On that one, Lawrence Andres the third. Tries to keep it moving. Here's Aiello. Fumbled the puck a little bit there at his own blue line. Now tries to bring it forward, but it was taken away. Here they come back over the line. Oh, what a move that was. In tight, and oh, there was some daylight there, but he caught the crossbar. What a chance that was for Ryan Santini, number 5 in black. As he went right around the defender, had a little bit of daylight on the near blocker side and just put it a bit too high there. Off the bar and out of play. Face-off poke to the corner. Moved out towards the point here. Backhanded down to the slot. Bouncing puck settled by Moran. Moves it ahead, and Esposito swings it into the zone. Hustling back on this one quickly to pick it up is Jake Nichols. Swings it ahead for Kelly. Over the line to the outside, shoots, and just missed that far post wide. That shot goes wide, and Kelly back on it again. Back down low, centered right towards the front, and another save on the goal line by Hanley. Been very alert tonight on some tough chances in tight. Another one coming up, good poke, and the saw Kelly just fired it high. Kelly on it again. It's been all Friars so far to start the game. Back to the point, could be a chance though here for Esposito and the Thunderbirds, 2-on-1. Esposito across, a shot and a save made. Rebound up in the air, glove down, and played away by Nichols. And St. Anthony's avoids disaster, as that was Connolly who had the chance in tight. Now the Friars trying to come back and get one. To the half wall, Zizzolo behind the net for Darby. Darby trying to create an angle for himself. Lost the handle. Goes to the corner. And Connolly off the boards all the way down. Looks like this one will be an icing call here against Connetquot Sayville. 7:20 to go. Just past the halfway point of period number 1. Brady Campbell with you from the South Rink at the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. Travis Quigley with the call. The game's on the other side as well. Be sure to check those ones out, either between these games or after these ones conclude. You should be able to catch the last varsity game of the night as we have our games, or excuse me, our first penalty of the game. That's Bennett King heading to the box, and the first power play goes to St. Anthony's. with an opportunity to extend their lead here in the early going. 7:05 to go, first period of play. And they lead at 1-0. They control the ensuing faceoff. Back to the point. Shot blocked down in front and cleared out. That shot was blocked by Carter Tom Ford, who had the lone assist the last game they played on the goal by Bennett King, who's currently serving the penalty. Now with speed, Kanza, he has the lone goal, and he fanned on that shot. Clearing attempt, held in at the point, looking deflection, gets one, but it's stopped and held by Hanley. 1:25 to go on the man advantage for the Friars. Faceoff will be on the near side. Back to the point. Settle down. Now Kanza quickly keeps it moving in the slot. Thrown towards the net. Save Hanley. Rebound loose. Kanza towards the net again. Where is it? It's under Hanley. And it appears he kept it out. Indeed he did. Another great effort there. Riley Hanley keeping his team in the hockey game right now. 1:15 to go on the power play. Still 6.5 to play in the first period. He's come up with some highlight reel saves here in the early going. Face-off win by the Friars again, thrown back down the boards. Riggins with it. Throws it behind the net. Kanza. Tie up there was Tartaglia. Moved it to Riggins. His shot. I don't think Hanley saw it. It just missed that high corner. Back to the point. Tartaglia's one-timer. Stopped. Oh, it almost set up nicely for Riggins. Cleared out of the zone as we approach half a minute to go here on the power play. 5:40 to go, first period. 1-0 lead for the Friars. On the goal by 24 in black, Christopher Kanza. Here they come again. Centering pass blocked off. Fired to the corner. Aiello with the steal now. And lofts it on the back end out of the zone. Could be a short-handed chance here for the Friars. From the circle outside, shot stopped and covered, but kept moving here by Heffernan as he denied Richard Ogburn Jr. 2 seconds and 1 on the power play for the Friars. That's onside. Big kill, though, for the Thunderbirds, and this game stays 1-0. And Ogburn brings it back in, but just offside for the whistle. 4:56 to go, first period. Face off just outside the Friars zone. They win it back, and it's settled by Darby. Goes D to D to the captain, Nichols. Keeps it moving rather quickly. And Leno tries to send it ahead for a teammate that's picked off. And here's Aiello trying to start ahead with it. Drags it through, picks it up on the other side. Now tries to take it away. Kelly knocked it out of the zone. It's a foot race. Kelly will be the first one on it at the goal line. Swings around the net. Peter Kelly tried to drop it off to a teammate. It was just on the wrong side of Leno. 91 keeps it moving for Nichols. On to Kelly. Chips it ahead. Has stick tied up for a moment. Now takes the puck. Kelly drags, shoots. Easy save for Hanley. Chopped out by Macy. Moved down low. Picked off by Ogburn. Has some players going up the ice. He just dumps it down. This will be an icing. Ogburn went to head off for a change there, just trying to send his teammates down the ice, but put way too much on that. And so his team forced to deal with a defensive zone draw here with 3:55 to go. Face off one by the Friars. Shot from the outside, gloved and held by Hanley. Will do it again. Kanza here to take the draw against Tom Ford. Ref making sure the wingers are outside the circle. And then drops the puck. Kanza won it, but not cleanly enough. Puck finds him, though, in the circle. Takes the shot. Blocked. Picks it up in the corner. Back to the point. Norris throws it towards the net. Knocked down. Still loose in the high slot. Swung towards the net, but it was blocked, and here's King. King to the back end. Dumps it in. Heads after it. 3.5 to go. First period. Norris starts up ice. Tries to throw the head. Player goes down there and wrapped back around the boards. Jack alone waiting on it. He knocks the player down to the ice. Tries to take the puck back. It was swept back to the point, but King's on it. Backhands it a little bit deeper, but Kanza picks it up and looks to start ahead with it. SCHSHL towards the net. Missed wide. Norris holds it in, backhands it down the boards. Getting to it first, Proscia ahead for King, just on the wrong side of Tom Ford, and dumped right back in by the Friars. They touch up, head back after it. Proscia quickly around the boards, and hustling to hold it in initially. And that first try where the Friars, but it was cleared back up to center. It was Jason Matuza, now SCHSHL on it. SCHSHL into the zone. Has two players going towards the net. Dealing with the checker, though. Two players go down. SCHSHL was one of them along with Scandifio. SCHSHL still not back to his feet yet. Scandifio fires it around the boards. Matuza drag, shoots, deflects, and goes over the net. Jack alone lifts SCHSHL's stick and takes the puck away. Tom Ford tries to chip it around Norris. Pick it up on the other side. He does, but knocked the puck a bit too far out of his reach. Now with the defense and the change, Kanza back the other way. Kanza goes around one, in, and off the outside of the net. Good move there by Christopher Kanza, bidding for a second of the game. Got in tight there on the far circle. Not much to look at, though. Played well by Hanley. SCHSHL backhands it towards the front. Picked off. And kept moving by Hippler. Started ahead and dumped into the zone by Moran. Quickly right back out, though. Starting ahead with it. Here come the Friars back over the line. Around the net. Tartaglia on his backhand. Right through the high slot. Now center point. Drops it off to Nichols. His shot towards the net. Deflected. Goes wide. As we get 1 minute to go here in the first period. Tartaglia with his team up 1-0. Trying to make it 2-0. Save made, and the rebound denied as well by Hanley. St. Anthony's takes it back again. Wrapped around the boards. Tartaglia in the corner. Lost the handle and wrapped back around by Hippler. Just held in by Nichols. Nope, delayed offside. And so Santini forced to reset with half a minute to go. Darby gets the feet moving over the line. Tried to drop it off. Ogburn took it away. Ogburn chips it ahead. Had to deal with 4 Friars, though. Down goes Tartaglia as it's dumped in. No icing. Heffernan tried to stop it. Hopped his stick. Nichols there. Final 10 seconds. Santini. Let's take it back to the corner and pin it to the boards here. That should do it for the first period of play. It will. A 1-0 lead for St. Anthony's after 1 on an early goal by number 24, Christopher Kanza. His 11th of the season, his 16th point. Gives the Friars the 1-0 lead as we get set for period number 2 here on the LI Sports Network. Welcome back here for the start of the second period on LI Sports Network. 1-0 lead for St. Anthony's over Connetquot Sayville as the team switched sides. Start of the second, fresh 15 on the clock. Christopher Kanza, the lone goal in the opening minute of period number 1. So he went bar down on Riley Hanley, who's otherwise been outstanding thus far, keeping his team within 1. Here is Kanza, down low, pass towards the front, Santini. I don't think that shot got through. Good passing play, though, for the Friars. Kanza makes a move, takes a shot, and that one looked like it caught the bar. Centering pass again, cleared out of harm's way. And here's Ogburn, trying to turn defense into offense, was almost off to the races. Does end up picking it up, sends it ahead for a 2-on-1. Pass across, blocked down, going down to a knee was Norris. Few players spill down here, could be a chance for Connetquot Sayville, but that pass tied up. Strong defensive play that time by Matuza. Behind the net now, coming back, looking for some help. Andres back up the boards. Knocked out of his zone. Does the puck settle down? Could be a breakaway here for the Friars. It'll be picked up at the goal line. Centering pass, knocked away. And swung quickly up the boards by Scandifio. Could be a 3-on-2 here for the T-Birds if they push it. Aiello drag, shoots, and just missed high. Aiello, Tom Ford pokes it a bit deeper. Matuza around though for Ryan Santini. Puts in the skates of Kansas. Santini picks it up on the other side. Santini towards the slot, went to take the shot, stumbled down. And fanned on it. Back to Norris at the point, throws it behind the net. Bounces off the outside, settles down there towards the front. A few whacks at it and Hanley will cover. After a dangerous chance there. 13:09 to go, second period of play. Connetquot Sayville sitting at 1-10-1, hanging in there against the Friars, who beat them 12-2 back on September the 20th. And the first game of the season for those two teams. Still 1-0 here early in the first. Almost a breakaway there for Bennett King. An aggressive Thunderbird team here to start period number 2. Riggins unable to find it in his skates. A few players tie up, back to the point, held in. Darby towards the front, all alone. Riggins backhand, and he roofs it and scores. St. Anthony's takes the 2-0 lead on the roof by Ryan Riggins. To be a bit of a lapse there in defensive coverage as Darby just sees Riggins in front, passes it to him. He needed all the time in the world there. Forehand, backhand, nice shot over the blocker of Hanley. 12:44 to go. Second big insurance goal for the Friars, who keeping the T-Birds in the hockey game right now. T-Birds playing pretty strong defensively thus far. And have been bailed out times by Hanley. Now a chance, and Hanley makes a stop right on cue to keep the game 2-0 on the captain Nichols. Great chance there for Jake Nichols. Meanwhile, Ryan Riggins picks up his 4th goal of the season to go along with his 3 assists. This could be a chance here for Connetquot Sayville. Have a player driving the net. Pass a bit too far, though, and stick to the corner by Heffernan. Kelly, pass a bit too far out of his reach, though. Goes all the way down for an icing call. A little less than 3 minutes into the second. Offensive zone draw here for Connetquot Sayville, trying to get back into the hockey game. Connolly ties it up, picked up, thrown towards the net, scooped off the ice, and gloved by Heffernan. Quick play off the draw there. Good tie-up by Connolly. And the shot taken by Theodolu. Kanza adjusting. Looks like he may not have had his mouth guard in there. Therefore, he gets tossed out of the face-off as well. Kelly gets it ahead for Kanza, but he lost the handle. Swept on goal by Maisie. Stick to side. Here's Nichols. Has some trouble with it. Nearly a turnover there. Could have been an on-man rushing tight as well. This one played on, but quickly knocked back out of his own. Theodolu tried to backhand it out. Now tries to forehand it out, and it stayed in. Leno making a few moves, cuts towards the slot. His shot got muffled, and still a kick save made by Hanley. Here's Nichols, takes the shot, blocked off to the corner. Theodolu starts ahead for the Thunderbirds. Swept off his stick. Connolly picks it up, swings it on goal, and Heffernan will keep it moving. As Connetquot Sayville's making a change. Christopher Kanza up ahead over the line. To the outside. Kanza towards the front. Poke checked away. Another shot on save made. Rebound still loose and cleared out of harm's way by Connetquot Sayville. Few big saves again by Hanley, keeping his team in it. Norris having some trouble with it in his own end, but it came to Kanza. Starts ahead 2-on-2. Kanza outside shot. Stopped and held by Riley Hanley. Riley Hanley been outstanding so far in this hockey game. Much of the play controlled by the Friars. Game still within reach here for Connetquot Sayville. 10:47 to go, second period. Face off one back by the Friars. Logan Norris, slap shot, deflects down, rolling towards the net, and picked up and score for the Friars, and they take the 3-0 lead. On the rebound. That one took an odd trajectory here, but look at it again off the face-off. The one-timer from Norris gets tipped in the high slot and just bounces there towards the net, quickly picked up by Ryan Santini, who will get the goal as he quickly pulled it to his backhand, or forehand, to bury that one. So a 3-0 lead for the Friars, 10.5 to go. Looking for more. That pass picked up by Peter Kelly. Now Tartaglia. Norris held it in. That pass looking for Tartaglia. And then the clearing attempt picked off. Norris, his shot blocked. Taken back by Connetquot Sayville. They dump it down on goal, no icing. Got there, almost toe picking was Matuza. Able to move it quickly ahead for the captain Santini. Could be a chance here for the T-Birds. Andres towards the net, missed just wide. Santini, almost picked off by Aiello. Instead it's Norris. Gets the red line and dumps it in. Taken away. Here come the T-Birds, 2-on-1. Aiello over the line with Jackalone. Aiello shoots, and that one stopped and held by Heffernan. 9:40 to go, second period. Heffernan hasn't been quite as busy as Hanley has been, but he's made the stops when he's had to, including that good chance for Logan Aiello. Aiello, 2 goals, 4 assists on the year, bidding for his 3rd on the season. Face-off controlled here by St. Anthony's as they start ahead, trying to turn into a possible breakaway here, and moving towards the front and scoring. What a goal that was! Coast to coast, and St. Anthony's goes up 4-0. That's Lucas Zizzolo, 89 in black, splitting the D. Had to reach out to take that puck and then just move quickly to his backhand right under the leg there of Hanley. An impressive goal there for Zizzolo. Now the Friars expanding upon their lead. Still 9.5 to go here in the second. Riggins looking for another. He was separated from the puck. Puck moved behind. Peter Kelly on it. Reverses back around for Riggins. Down to the corners. Zizzolo separated from the puck by Maisie. Now moved out of the zone and all the way back down. Heffernan looking to keep it moving. Almost some miscommunication there, but Patrick Darby takes it. And he was separated from the puck. Knocked one of the T-Birds down to the ice, though. That's Daniel Esposito. Comes towards the slot. Bouncing puck picked up again by Darby. Darby starts ahead. Moves to the outside. Patrick Darby picks it up. Tries to center it off the pad of Hanley. Riggins. From the goal line. Tried to a spinorama move. Almost settled on his forehand. Still backhands it towards the front. And a great look again from Zazzolo. Quickly pulled it to his forehand. It looked like maybe getting a piece of that was Hanley with the left pad. Riggins back around the net. Friars buzzing again. Maisie tied up. Cleared out towards the point. Darby holds it in. Darby down low for Peter Kelly. Towards the net. Looking for the deflection. Rebound. Save made. Tied up behind. Now quickly moved around the net by Laganigro. Centering pass. Riggins. Quickly a forehand off the post. Good quick move there in tight. Beat the goalie, but didn't quite have the angle there off the iron. Nichols. Back for Darby. Kelly deflects it in. And then follows it up by holding it in. Trying to pick it up on the other side. Threw it quickly to the net. I think surprising the goaltender Hanley there. And it caught the crossbar. Just past the halfway point of the hockey game. 4-0 lead for St. Anthony's. This pass back to the point gets through. And now fire back down to the corner. Zazzolo has some trouble with it. Nichols follows it up with a big slap shot along the ice that goes wide. Norris moves it down for Riggins. Waiting for some help off the bench. Riggins to the circle. Now to the slot. Shoots high. Logan Norris, the defenseman, down in the corner. Centers it for Kelly. Banks it off the pad from a tough angle. And this one will clear the zone. Long way without a whistle here in this portion of the game. 6.5 to play in the second. Norris over the line. Kanza driving to the net, looking for him. Pad save. Matuza, by the time he could settle that, Hanley back in position, threw towards the net off the outside. And reaching back to cover it is Riley Hanley. 6:19 to play in period number 2. 4-0 lead for St. Anthony's. As the Friars looking to improve to 8-5-0 on the season. They win the draw back to the point. Shot redirected, but wide. Here is Scheffel. Tries to poke it to the front. Aiello took it away. Reversed it, but it was taken back. Matuza couldn't quite find the handle. This one chipped almost out of the zone. That would have been a breakaway. Had it been instead a chance for Scheffel. And his shot deflects over the goal. Here's Andres. Gets the red line. Chips it ahead. And Ogburn turning with it. Nice move by Ogburn. Draws the penalty. Ogburn to the backhand and he scores. What a goal by Richard Ogburn. To get Connetquot Sayville on the board. He drew the penalty. And that didn't stop him from taking this one all the way. One move, a second move there, and then just a power move to finish it off. Quick backhand shot. And the finish. Had some highlight reel goals in this one so far. So a 4-1 game with 5.5 to go. Here in period number 2, Scheffel centers it, sticked away, still bouncing. In the slot, the backhand try from a tough angle. Glove down here, and Kanza roofs it. For his second of the game. Quick answer by the Friars. A good individual effort there by Christopher Kanza. Watch this in tight. Puck pops up in the air. He quickly gloves it down to his forehand. And that waits Hanley, who's down in the splits before Kanza roofs it right under the bar. So a 5-1 game now. Friars lead back to 4. And now looking for more, possibly. They win the faceoff and dump it in. Centering pass gets all the way through. Jack alone on it. Gets the red line. Puck glove down, and now kept moving by Tartaglia. 5 minutes to go, second period. Tartaglia around the net. Back to the point. Darby just held it in. Made a nice move. Goes down to the ice. Chipped towards the net, and that one punched away by the goalie. We have a delay penalty coming up here against Connetquot Sayville. To the bench goes Heffernan for the extra attacker, but Thunderbirds get the touch for the whistle. And with 4:41 to go, we'll have another power play here. Slashing call against Tom Ford. So Carter Tom Ford sits 2 for slashing, 4:41 to go in the period. An opportunity for the Friars to take the lead or at least run 2 minutes off the clock here, get 2 minutes closer to their mission with what they would hope would still be at least a 4-goal lead. They win it back to the point. That one just held in by Darby. Goes to Nichols. He's having some trouble selling the puck there. Eventually able to work it back. That shot towards the net off his skate. Sells in the slot. Backhand try save made Hanley. Rebound available. Kanza around the net. He's on hat trick watch. Christopher Kanza all the way across for Darby. Curls back. Darby through. Riggins tried to get through. Is blocked. Nichols goes back down the boards. And wrapped around the goal. Puck loose in the circle. Santini kept it moving. Now drives towards the net. That puck between two Friars comes to Nichols. Down for Santini. Tried to return to Nichols, who wasn't on the boards there, and that pass got deflected down the wall. It'll go all the way out. Near turnover there. Watch out. 1 minute to go on the man advantage. Here is Nichols. With some speed. Almost put the puck too far in front of him. Instead takes it to the outside. Nichols around the net, the defenseman centers it. Strzelecki, that one might have got deflected on the way through. And the kick save. Pass to Darby. Walks in, shoots high shot. Save made with the shoulder, and the rebound chopped back on goal and stopped as well by Hanley. Holds on for the whistle. 39 to go on the power play for St. Anthony's. 3:19 remains in the period. Face off one back to Norris. Keeps it moving down the wall. On the net, wrap try, blocked. Strong defensive play. Now working towards the slot. In tight, a shot in the goal. That's another goal for Zizzolo. Power play goal for the Friars as they extend their lead to 6-1. Lucas Zizzolo picks up his second there, just drives towards the slot. Buries that one and picks up free chili as well for the Friars. Now Tartaglia looking to add on to the backhand, and it stayed out under the pads of Hanley. Keeping the game 6-1. A nice move there. Power move going left to right to keep the puck out. It's all controlled by the Friars. That shot missed wide. Puck moved down for Zizola. Pass through, skates loose. A few accidents. Somehow that one stayed out. Looked like an open cage there on the backhand. And Hanley losing his stick in the process. Made some big saves. That's offside against St. Anthony's as Matuza brought it in. 2.5 to go. Second period of play. 5-goal lead for St. Anthony's. Face off just outside the Thunderbird zone. Kelly and Aiello take the draw, and Aiello wins it back. Up ahead now for Andres. Dumps that one in. Ogburn had a goal the last time these two teams met. Has the only goal thus far for the Thunderbirds in this one. Centering pass, almost set up by Yellow there. Here's Kelly back the other way. Peter Kelly tries to get through. Does. Picks it up on the other side. Good save, Hanley. SCHSHL tried to touch it on goal. Swung away from the net. Now Andres up ahead for Aiello. 2-on-1 with Ogburn. Aiello to Ogburn. Open net and he buries it. Well executed 2-on-1 there by the Thunderbirds. Makes it a 6-2 game. Aiello with the patience there. See you get another look at it as he moves quickly to his backhand to open up a lane to get it through to Ogburn, who picks up his second as Heffernan got caught moving a little bit too far over to his left there, and Ogburn had the open net on the forehand. They'll make it a 4-goal game once again. Just under 2 minutes to go in the second. Andres picks it up on the other side. Aiello tried to move it. He fanned on the pass back to the point. Look out here. The speed of Peter Kelly could come into play, but Ogburn races back. Fires it around the boards. Picked up, though, by the Friars. 90 seconds to go in the period. SCHSHL in the corner tried to swing it towards the front. Picked off. Wrapped back around the boards. Patrick Darby. Slap pass. Kelly one-timer, and that one went wide. Good little play there. Kelly's alone in front, but the pass did not get through the one defender that they were trying to get it through, which was Scandifio. Ogburn gets the center red, dumps it in as we hit 1 minute to go in the period. Here's Darby. Head for SCHSHL. SCHSHL over the line to the slot drag. Shoots. Darby stops it and reaches out and covers the rebound. 48 and a half to go in period number 2. See if the Thunderbirds can get one more here, make it a little bit of a game going into the third period. They definitely don't want to give up one, but here is Darby. Cuts to the corner. Curls back to the point. Wrist shot. Looking for a deflection. It goes wide. Half a minute to go. Thrown towards the net. Picked off. And chipped out of the zone. Dump back out for Darby. That plays just offside as he didn't wait long enough for Kanza to clear the zone. Got a stride too late there. 23.2 remains in the period. And Kanza thrown out of the dot, so Leno will step in to take the face-off against Tom Ford, who is able to win it back to himself and then go forward with it. Jack alone. 15 seconds to go in the period. Jack alone lost the puck. Now Leno touches it on. Bausch in his own end. Sends it ahead for Tom Ford. Dumps it in over the blue line. And that'll do it for the second period of play. Friars controlling most of it, but the Thunderbirds keeping themselves in the game. It's a 4-goal game headed to the third period. 2 goals from Richard Ogburn Jr., keeping his team in the hockey game. Meanwhile, 2 goals that period for Lucas Zazzolo. And the second goal of the game as well picked up by Christopher Kanza. And so the Friars looking to close this one out in the final 15 minutes. We'll be back for the third momentarily on LI Sports Network. And welcome back for the start of period number 3 on the LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks. 6-2 lead for St. Anthony's here over Connetquot Sayville as we start the third. St. Anthony's 15 minutes away here, trying to close out their 8th victory on the season to improve to 3 games over 500 as they go forward with the opening faceoff. Ryan Riggins behind the net. Walks up there, thrown back to the point. Held in by Matuza. Tartaglia. Took a hit there by Proscia, but got the better of it. Save made here by Hanley as he denied Riggins. Matuza at the point. Throws it back towards the corner. Tartaglia tries to hold it in. Tom Ford took it away and chips it out of the zone. Logan Norris back on this one. Tries to keep it moving. King almost took it away. Loose there in the slot for a moment. But then knocked back on for Riggins. Picking up some speed. Over the line. Drops it. Trying to go to the backhand there was Tartaglia. That play was thwarted by Tom Ford. Now sending pass goes right past the stick of Hanley. No one on the other side though for the Friars. Taking away another odd man rush here for the T-Birds. 3-on-1. A shot save made, rebound loose for a moment before it was pounced on by Heffernan for the cover. A few golden opportunities. Most of the opportunities in this game, the grade A ones at least for Connetquot Sayville, come on 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. They've scored on 2 of them. Even the breakaway was the first goal, technically. Well, the few that they've been unable to bury that they'll be thinking about if they're unable to mount a big third period comeback here. Could change the complexion of the game just a bit. Still a 4-goal lead, though, for St. Anthony's. Scheffel locks up with Bausch, who tried to go forward with it. Had some help from Jasper Moran. That clearing attempt. Fanned on. Picked up by Nichols. Tried to backhand it towards the front. Instead flips one on the forehand. Stick to the corner. Here is Nichols. Turning right to the slot, and he buries that one to make it a 7-2 game. The captain quickly turning to the slot there. And burying that one just inside the near side post. On the blocker side of Hanley, Jake Nichols picks up his 2nd goal of the season. Good power move there to create an opportunity for himself and a good shot as well. 13 minutes to go. 5-goal lead restored for St. Anthony's. Cans are trying to make it more. He's sitting at 2 goals. Outside shot off the outside of the net. Leno locks up. And now the puck picked up by Aiello. Starts ahead. Over the blue line. Chips it on for Ogburn. He has 2. His outside shot deflected by Darby over the goal. And here is Darby. Even black, Patrick Darby. Couple nice moves there to enter the zone. Darby back to the forehand before he was separated from the puck by Ogburn. Now ahead for Aiello. Aiello dumps it in. And that one almost bounced towards the front. Taken away. Could be a chance here. Coming back with it, Andres, but he was separated from the puck. Comes back to the point. Laganagro held it in. Ogburn, a nice move and almost had a chance there, but he couldn't quite find the handle. Kanza couldn't pick it up. Delayed offside here against the Friars. Ogburn takes it back ahead for Andres. Aiello is looking over the wrong shoulder there as the pass came. Norris cuts back to create some room for himself. Sent ahead for Kanza. Tries to chip it on. Kanza picks it up on the other side. Rolling puck moves into the backhand and a good save by Riley Hanley. And this time he loses the handle. Delayed offside as the puck played by Leno for the whistle. Good play there by Christopher Kanza to chip it ahead for himself. Settled the rolling puck. Hat-trick bid, though, denied, at least that time on the backhand by Hanley. Keep it a 7-2 game. St. Anthony's, their next game on January 15th, 9 p.m. against West Islip. So, look to be on their way to a win in this one. Still just over 11 minutes to go before they turn their attention to the Lions. This pass back to the point. Shot towards the net. A good save through a screen. Rebound back in front and tap just wide. Thrown to the front again. A shot on goal. Reaching back for it was Hanley, but the call is no goal. He was able to keep it out. Another good sequence there for Riley Hanley, making some big saves. 10:57 to go. Meanwhile, Connetquot Sayville, their next game on the 13th. 7:50 p.m. puck drop against Eastport Southman. They're the top team in the JV division, so it doesn't get any easier for the Thunderbird team as that pass towards the front. Poked just wide by Riggins. Back towards Santini. Tom Ford read it, though. Kept it away from him. On for Jack alone. He was separated from the puck by Santini. Dumped ahead. No icing here. Now, nice move. The shot towards the front by Strzelecki. Blocked. And cleared out just past Jack alone. That clearing attempt fanned on Jack alone with the good hand eye to hold it in. His shot deflects behind the net. Matuza keeps it moving. 10 minutes to go. 5-goal lead for St. Anthony's. St. Anthony's Black, that is, their JV squad. St. Anthony's Gold will be in action next on the South Rink against the Northport Huntington Tigers as Tartaglia gets through and a save by Hanley. Puck still loose behind the net. Hanley lost his stick. It's behind him. And the puck stays in the zone. He can't get it. Santini, the pass to avoid that loose stick. Down for Strzelecki. Centering pass and the save made by Hanley. And then he dives on the rebound. Boy, the score might be 7-2, but Riley Hanley is making his own highlight folder here. First of all, what a play that was by Tartaglia. They even created an opportunity for himself through 3 defenders. And a little bit of net to look at there, but going down to make that robbery in tight was Hanley. 9:23 to go, third period. Riggins behind the net. Tough angle try. No, he drags it towards the front, and then that shot fired just wide as it ended up on his teammate's stick there. That was a Zolo bid for the hat trick. Speaking of hat trick bids, here comes Ogburn. Tries to cut back on Darby, but lost the puck. Nichols off the boards for Zazolo. Backhand to the head for Kelly. Andres gets to the forehand and fires it in. Aiello and Darby get there simultaneously, but Darby able to send it ahead. Now one more pass on the tape. Oh, that was almost a nice move there from Zazolo. Couldn't quite get it all the way through. That puck just offside as Darby brought it in just after across the blue line. We were alluding to the standings before in the ESM Sharks. Connetquot Sayville's next opponent, 11-1-1 on the season. They've been dominant for the most part thus far. Only regulation loss coming to a Pat Med team that hadn't won a game up until that point in late November before they were able to get a goal in the final minute to stun the Sharks. Sharks sitting at the top, though, still. Smithtown Hauppauge right behind them at 10-2-0. Those two teams have been red hot here in the JV division. Meanwhile, St. Anthony's trying to get back up towards the top of the standings here. If they hold on for a victory, is Ogburn. Return feed to him. That is onside. Moran lost the handle. Connetquot Sayville 1-10-1. They are pretty much tied for last. They're technically ahead of Northport Huntington, who will be in action next as we hit the halfway point of the third. But Connetquot Sayville, still plenty to be excited about in this season. As Kanza for the hat trick from the circle and the blocker save from Hanley, and that's certainly one of them. An outstanding performance tonight from Riley Hanley, despite the score. 7:20 to go. But this St. Anthony's black team just about 2 games behind Ward Melville. And they'll get a game back on them tonight with the victory. Although they will have one more game played, so Ward Melville will have a game in hand. Norris at the point, his shot goes high. Meanwhile, St. Anthony's Gold in action next as Tartaglia tries to drag it to the front. Came through, a high shot. Stopped and covered. A mask save that time from Hanley before making that cover. 7:06 to go. St. Anthony's Gold in action next. They're also 10-2-0. So almost a 3-team race there at the top. Sachem is 9-3-0 right behind them. So very top race towards the top of the standings in the JV division. Look at that pass off the boards. Bounced right on the tape of Leno, but his shot was denied as Hanley got over. That is the Zamboni corner, or close to the corner here on the near side down this end, where there was Matuza that was able to bank it and play his angle correctly. Here he is now, off the boards and into the zone. Wrapped around, McCormick tries to give it on for Tartaglia, picked off by Moran. Here's Jesper Moran, 2-on-2. Over the line, tries to keep it moving. It was a bit too far, and Norris takes it. Quickly cuts back, sends it up the boards for McCormick to skate into. His pass just out of the reach of both Tartaglia and Leno. So the Friars restart in their own end. And here is Logan Norris. Just able to step around the checker. Esposito now moves towards the slot. Logan Norris strike, shoots. Same main, rebound down to the ice and kept away from the net. Delayed offside here against the Friars. But they take it right back. Tartaglia over the line. Tries to step through. Almost did. Not for the last second poke there by Bausch. McCormick's pass blocked. Bausch tries to give it ahead for Jack alone. He had to come back to get it. And Tartaglia holds it in. Moves it down towards the slot. Pass back across to him. And he was unable to squeak it under the arm of Hanley, who makes another terrific save. Martin broke door-like there as he dove across the crease. 5 minutes to go, third period. Still a 7-2 lead for the St. Anthony's Friars. Here comes McCormick. That pass gets blocked and knocked out of the zone. Matuza sends it right back on for Norris. Norris from the circle shoots same main, and that rebound with a wide open net just hopped the stick of Kelly. Matuza stands on his shot. And Bennett King able to get out of the zone. Just outside that blue line there. Could kick it back in onside, but it got knocked back out. And here comes Logan Norris back the other way. Norris to the backhand. Cuts to the forehand in the slot, but as he went to take the shot, his stick got checked. Swung right through the top of the crease there by Kelly. And the Friars take the puck back here, sending past Kelly. Denied second try. That one somehow stayed out too as it rolled down the arm of Hanley. Here's Kelly. High slot. Shoots. That one caught the crossbar. That's his second crossbar of the game that Peter Kelly has hit. Matuza back around the goal. Jack alone was stripped of the puck. That shot from Santini whistles wide. Now picked up by Bennett King over the line. King tried to drop it to Tom Ford, but he's a lefty and went on the wrong side. The defense in the change here, and there'll be an on-man rush. Kelly makes a move to the circle in front. Santini scores! What a play and what a goal there for Ryan Santini. Nearly another highlight reel save for Hanley, who almost got a glove on it. But Santini here falling back, able to quickly go back to his backhand and tuck it home. Peter Kelly with the pass across. Santini almost whiffed on that backhand stuff attempt as well. Just able to get enough on it to make it an 8-2 game. Knocked down by Kanza. He's not done yet. He's still going for goal number 3. Here's Ayala. So we had 3 minutes to go. Nice move there by Logan Ayala. Dumps it to the corner where he'll pick it up. Tries to center it. Puck stopped there at the side of the net. Ogburn on it for Ayala. It's also passed back to the point. Shot redirected down and a good save with the left pad there by Heffernan. Meanwhile, Riggins tried to drag his way towards the front. Strong defensive play and clear there made by Maisie. Milo Maisie's had a strong defensive game as Riggins separate from the puck. Nichols gets the blue line and dumps it in. Maisie around the boards. Getting stapled to the wall there was Zolo as Aiello picks it up and starts back the other way. He's checked into the wall by Patrick Darby, who wraps it around the boards as we had 2 minutes to go. Could be a breakaway attempt. Zolo didn't see Kanza flying the zone. As both those guys being for the hat trick. That one wrapped around, hit a patch of ice and settles for Zolo to skate into it now. From the circle, takes the shot, backing up Hanley. And it looks like he kept that one out as well. Inches from a hat trick for Lucas Zolo. Wasn't sure if he'd be able to catch up to that one in time to create a good opportunity for himself, but it hit a patch of ice there along the boards just in front of the Friars bench. And was therefore able to get a good rush chance. That shot blocked off the faceoff. Shot taken by Norris. Scheffel just backhanded towards the front off the outside of the goal and cleared out of the zone as we had 90 seconds to go. Tartaglia hustling back on it. Gives it on for Norris. And that one delayed offside here. Scheffel was a step ahead of the play. Throwing ahead for Esposito off his stick into the zone. And Matuza cuts around Esposito. Nice move there from Jason Matuza. And ahead, Scheffel could have skated into the zone there with his momentum going forward. Tartaglia knocked the puck away. Now he's able to get it to him. As we have 1 minute to play here, an 8-2 lead for the Friars. Well on their way to 8-5-0 on the season. And getting to within a game of Ward Melville, who will have a game on hand. Game in hand on the Friars. But nonetheless, a big victory tonight for St. Anthony's Black. Half a minute to go. Their counterparts, St. Anthony's goal will be in action next against Northport Huntington. Drop back for Matuza. Head for Norris. Tried to dump it in towards the goal. It got blocked. Possibly one last rush here for Connetquot Sayville in the final seconds. Puck behind the net, centering pass. Esposito to his backhand save, made the rebound knocked away, and that'll do it. Chance there for Esposito to make it 8-3. But Heffernan, a solid game, picks up the 8-2 win for St. Anthony's as they improve to 8-5-0 on the season. And we'll get about a week off before their next game on the 15th against West Islip. And they get to within a game of Ward Melville. Meanwhile, Connetquot Sayville will drop to 1-11-1 on the season. And for the time being, will drop past Northport Huntington for 13th in the division, which would be last, although Northport Huntington is in action next, so we'll see if the Tigers can stay above the Thunderbirds to close out the evening. But not much else could be said about Riley Hanley as well. That was one of the better games I've seen from a goalie here in the SCHSHL, at least from a losing effort. That was outstanding despite the 8 goals allowed. Some big-time saves that you can expect to see with some of the goals tonight as well on last night's best, but that'll do it for this one. Coming up next, St. Anthony's Gold against Northport Huntington. JV action to close out the night. Thank you so much for joining us here. For everyone at LISN, I'm Brady Campbell. The final score, St. Anthony's Black 8, Connetquot Sayville 2. You've been tuned into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network.